We live.
Let me make sure. Yes, we are
I
live.
told you. All right. So, what is up, people? Lynn here with another episode of Between Gamers
Wait, hold on
Discussion.
a
What
second.
happened?
It's okay. I'm just making sure. Now we are. Now we
You
are.
just messed up the whole spiel,
I'm
Leslie.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Welcome to another episode of Between Gamers Discussion, a podcast where we discuss gaming related topics. And today we have somewhat of a skeleton crew, but that's okay. We still gonna bring you guys content every other week because we're gonna be consistent here in 2020. 2020, the year of consistency. Let's see if we can all be consistent as well and get more subscribers to the channel. What is up, Sinister? What's going on?
Yay! Hey, Sinister.
All right, so we are going to have our people introduce themselves and then we're going to go ahead and start with the discussion. So we'll start with Leslie.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Level Up Leslie here, and we are just gonna get into some talks because we kind of have a little bit of a small crew today, but that's okay. It's a little more intimate, a little more fun, right? So, yeah, let's get to it.
And last but not least, we have Dirty 33. What up, Dirty?
What's going on, people? It's your boy Dirty, and it's a small crew. You might as well call us the Threes Company.
Uh-uh. Okay, so Leslie has a couple of topics that she would like for us to discuss.
So let's see. The first one is the coronavirus might be messing with our consoles, y'all. It is everyone in China right now is kind of quarantined, and they are not allowed to leave their houses for like every 2 days. The only places allowed to be open are markets and pharmacies, so there might be some delays in our consoles. Not just like the Animal Crossing Switch, but like the Xbox One X and also the PlayStation or the Series X and the PlayStation 5. They might they might be delayed if people can't get this under control, and that's not good. But yeah.
Yeah, that's not good. Quick shout out to Chariot Man Gaming and Morpheus X. What is going on, guys?
Hey, hey.
Um, let me tell you something. And it's something that somebody had mentioned in reference to the coronavirus that they actually saw on the back of the Lysol wipes that it helps to combat against the coronavirus on the back of the Lysol container. And this particular person apparently said they had their Lysol for like 6 months. So this is before the coronavirus had even had outbreaks here.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I looked on the back of the Lysol wipes we have at work, and yes, it does say human coronavirus.
Do you know what's crazy though? The guy who warned everybody about this, he passed away from this.
So he did die. I know they said that he
Yeah.
had it.
Yeah, he did. He did die.
Yeah, Chariot, it is scary. Morpheus said, "Oh, my bad, my bad." So Morpheus, the X is silent. Why you gotta be difficult, Morpheus? Like we supposed to know that. Sinister said that's bogus that the new consoles are being held hostage over there. Yeah, but Sinister, look, if you've seen videos, people were falling out dead in the streets. So I get it.
Yeah, I mean they've quarantined. Like I said, they've quarantined people to their house. They're not even allowed. They get a pass to leave like every 2 days, and then like the only people allowed to actually be open are pharmacies and markets, and that's it.
That's sad, man. That is
It's really
sad.
sad. And
Chariots.
not to be all conspiracy theory, but you gotta wonder if they do that shit on purpose to thin out the population.
Chariot said that
Yeah, I
virus
was
is
just
near
saying.
me. Somebody in New Jersey got it.
Oh yeah, there's been outbreaks in every state. We've had people in Virginia too.
Great.
Yeah, I've been saying ever since it came out and what actually originated from. I was like, all it is just population control. That's all it is. All this stuff, half of this stuff is man made.
From what they're saying, it started when some lady had bat soup, and I'm like, first of all, why are you eating bats?
Bat soup. You know they eat weird stuff over there.
Why are you eating bats? That's what I heard.
Okay, so it was. They say it was from lady eating a bat soup. Okay, which is weird. Okay, so now it's on the back of a cleaning product. You know what I'm saying? Like I never heard of this virus before until now, but it's on the back of our cleaning supplies. You know what I'm saying?
And this is
Like
before there was even outbreaks.
right, this is before an outbreak, before we even heard of this, corona thing. Now all of a sudden it's on our Lysol. Like this don't it doesn't make sense. And she, this person gets it from eating a bat soup. Like really? Like come on. Like all this is just man-made stuff, man. I'm telling you, it's just population control because it's a lot of them over there in China. They trying to slow it down, and they do it here in the United States.
Well,
They try.
that's why I said that, because let me tell you, I don't. If you guys don't know, I'm from Puerto Rico, and in the '70s, the population got so huge that they would, if a woman went into the doctor for like the flu or something, they would give you a vaccine so that you couldn't have babies. Like they would basically sterilize women and not tell them.
Wow. How is that legal?
Well, it was the
Because it's the
'70s. What can I
government.
say? Yeah.
It's the government. They can do whatever they want to do to us. That's why I don't take the flu shot.
But
Yeah,
you
I
know
mean,
what though? You know what though, Dirty? The flu has been very bad this year. I've had at least four
Because
people in
they're
my
doing
job
it.
alone out from the flu.
Because they're doing it.
from what I understand, the tariffs that Trump is putting on China won't have anything to do with the consoles. We're okay on that front. It's the fact that they're not getting made, period.
Yeah, because of the places where they make them is shut down.
Yeah. Which stinks because I was really looking forward to Animal Crossing, and I don't even have a Switch to play it on now.
Okay.
Also, the other thing that I wanted to bring up was Rod Ferguson. If y'all don't know, he created Gears of War. He was one of the creators, not the only one, but he developed Gears of War. He's been doing it for 15 years. He is now leaving Coalition as the head of Coalition to go work for Blizzard and help them with their Diablo franchise. So I'm a little sad because I love Gears of War. It's kind of like my baby. Like literally, I met my baby on there, and so yeah, I'm a little sad. But I don't know if anybody else cares, but I care. So I just figured I'd share and put that out there in case anybody else did.
Yeah. Sinister said my fiance got hit twice by the flu. Was that this in 2019? That's crazy. Chariot said he got his flu shot. I haven't had a flu shot in years, and I'm one of the main ones that need to get a flu shot because, well, according to my doctor, because I'm more susceptible to stuff because I have asthma. So there's that. But I haven't had one, and I hope I don't get the flu. But my sister recently got over the flu too. So
Oh, I've been trying to avoid that
heck
so
yeah.
badly.
So y'all's thoughts on Rod Ferguson leaving Coalition? Do you think that he would do more for the other company?
I think him going over to Blizzard and helping out with that franchise. Yeah, he probably can help. Whatever they trying to do with what was the game Diablo or whatever game
Yeah,
Blizzard made.
they're trying to work on their. Well, the whole thing was too that Mike Ybarra, who worked for Xbox for like the longest time, left and went to Blizzard. So it's like, what is everybody going to Blizzard? How much help does Blizzard need?
Mm.
I don't really play Diablo because isn't it top down? I'm not into that top down situation.
I don't know.
He got an opportunity to help Blizzard out. Yeah, I mean, I get it, but it's just like it's sad. I just hope that they continue justice. That's all. Because let me tell you something. I already don't like that they changed it from Gears of War to Gears because people are so sensitive about everything, and it's been Gears of War forever. But whatever, that's a whole other topic.
Huh. Well, I have a couple of articles. 30
Oh, look.
30% of Switch Lite owners already owned a Nintendo Switch. That's interesting, in my opinion.
I think it's also because, I mean, like for me personally, I would have gotten a Lite just so that I could play outside and not have to worry about taking my expensive console outside. Whereas, like, the other one's a little bit less expensive, so if it gets stolen, it's not that big of a hit compared to the other one. But then again, you have to connect to Wi-Fi like every so often, right? So,
well, only if you do not set your light as your main system. If you set your light as your main system, you will not have to verify, or remain connected to the internet.
yeah, okay.
But see, I just don't want to do that. And see, this is why I only use my light for cartridges. I don't use it for the downloadable games. I don't use it for, the other stuff. I just use it for cartridges. That way it never has to worry about connecting to online because it has to remain connected online. So I tried playing the game Farm Together, and then in the middle of the game, I disconnected my Wi-Fi just to see if it'll still play, and it didn't. It stopped, and it said, hey, you need to connect to Wi-Fi. So if it's not set as your main system, it has to continually be connected to Wi-Fi. If it's not your main.
But I could see people setting it as their main, especially if they... I mean, not everyone's going to, but
I'm not.
For the most part, I feel like people would.
So basically, in this article by Gama Sutra, there was an investors Q&A at the end of the quarter, December 31st, 2019. Nintendo president Shintaro I cannot say this guy's name to save my life. Furukawa. Article by Okay. Noted that 30% of all Nintendo Switch Lite owners, as far as Nintendo can tell, purchased the system as their second Switch system. He does note, however, that the overlap is down slightly from the previous 43% from several months back after adding data from Q3 and its holiday season into the mix. And of course, we all know the driving force behind that is Pokemon Sword and Shield. So that is what boosted the sales as far as this article is concerned in the Switch Lite. Well, so it helped the lifetime Switch sales cross 52 million units.
That's awesome, honestly. I know my brother, he has both the Switches, but he also got the Lite for my niece. So
yeah. I mean, I like I said, and I've said this plenty of times before, I am happy about the direction that the Switch is going despite its flaws. And we all know what the flaws are. We ain't gonna go into more detail about that because it's like, it's like a broken record at this point. But the Switch is an amazing system. And to me, it's still a handheld. I don't give a shit if you do dock it. It's still a handheld. I mean, I'm sorry. It's a handheld that you could dock. It's not a freaking console. But okay. Will would stand me up and down and argue with me and tell me it is a console. It is not a console. It's a handheld that you can dock. There is a difference. You give me the option of talking to my friends in chats, messaging my friends, things that normal quote unquote consoles can do, then I'll revamp that and say, yeah, the Switch is a console. Until then, you're a glorified handheld, baby. That's all you are. So, all right. So, there is an article also. I know Chariot had mentioned in GeForce or whatnot, but there's an article from VG247 that states that NVIDIA GeForce Now is a little uneven in places, but it already feels like it has more potential than Stadia. So they said it's a very different product to Google Stadia, but they're both ultimately services aimed at using cloud-powered game streaming to make high-end video games available on low-power hardware, but they're coming at it from completely different angles. So,
yeah, I did see that Chariot Man, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but he did say that he tried them both.
Yeah. So they said that Stadia is still definitely the slicker and easier to use of the two services. GeForce Now has been in beta for a couple of years, but this week it went live to a wider audience. Anybody can now sign up and play. What sets GeForce Now apart from Stadia is that it wasn't built as a replacement for the existing video game ecosystems. Rather, it was built as a companion to them. So, they talk about OnLive in this article too, and I still have my OnLive. I remember OnLive. OnLive was a hot mess. I'm sorry. So it said Stadia pitched itself as an all-new platform, another rival to PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, and the plethora of PC storefronts. GeForce Now has built itself into those last few ecosystems. You have to own a compatible game to stream it, of course, but you can own it on a number of compatible stores. You can boot the Wolfenstein series within GeForce Now by your Bethesda PC Store ID if you own it there, for instance. Or you can log into your Steam account and get it that way. All the service cares about is if you own the game on a compatible platform. There's already hundreds of games available, and this therefore eliminates one of those problems with Stadia, paying full price to double dip on a game just cause you're fancy playing it on your lunch break at work by your phone. So yeah, this is a very long article, so I just wanted to touch on that they're saying that NVIDIA GeForce it's got a lot of potential.
Okay, so I am out of the loop when it comes to, I didn't even know that was a thing. The Now. The Stadia though, the only thing I don't like about the Stadia is that you have to have a Chromecast, right? So you have to have a Chromecast or a Chromebook or something that runs Chrome, basically. Is that how that works? Which to me, if they were smart, they would create an app that would go like Alexa Fire Stick or something like that, where everyone can use it without having to purchase a freaking device.
Hi, Josh. Josh said I could do that on xCloud. There he go. Josh.
Yes, but xCloud is only on Android right? Come out for iPhone, so they're alienating their iOS users.
Well, isn't Stadia doing the same thing?
Yeah, exactly.
They alienating every damn body. If you don't have a what is it? A Google Pixel or whatever, you're screwed. You can't play it on your phone. You're stuck to playing it on the Chromecast.
Is that me? That's probably me.
Morpheus saying that your voice keep cutting out. What's going on, EJ? Where the crap you been? You have not been here for any other previous podcast. We was thinking something was wrong with you because you don't never miss a podcast.
Josh said, I don't even have to buy a games. Touche. If you use your library, we get it.
Yeah. I mean, yes, that is one thing that GeForce have over Stadia is as long as you own it, you good to go. So, what do you mean there's ways around it, Chariot? All right, so what are y'all thoughts on this?
Now I have to look into the now in order to have a. But um, if it's a good competitor, hey, I'm all for it.
Mm-hmm.
I personally don't like streaming games until it gets better because I hated PS Now.
But streaming games to me has never really been good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I've tried like different platforms. You know, I've tried what is it? That PlayStation, whatever the hell it's called. I hated it. It was crap. And of course, like I said, I tried on live. It was a horrible laggy mess. So yeah, I haven't had any good things when it comes to streaming. Although, like I said, you know, people have said that streaming games on Stadia, it works well. So, and speaking of Stadia, their free tier is supposed to launch sometime in the next couple of months. So, according to Google VP Phil Harrison, free to access version of its cloud-based game streaming service is coming out in the near future. So he said Google will launch the free side of its Stadia platform in just a matter of months. Quote, the big strategic difference is that over the next few months, you will be able to experience Stadia for free. No money down, without having to put a box in your home. You can just click and play amazing games straight from our data center.
EJ, I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that.
You're cutting out, Leslie.
Am I? I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I said I'm gonna have to disagree with him on the game situation.
What?
Because he said Game Pass is also crap.
I don't mind Game Pass.
Game Pass allows you to play a plethora of games. You don't have to buy them.
For one low price.
For one low price. And if you actually got in on the ground floor, you got Ultimate, like, throughout your entire, like, I have Ultimate until 2022. So I don't even have to buy any of those games. And unlike PlayStation, if you lose your games, if you don't get Plus anymore, you can't play those games anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
Sinister said that he tried Game Pass on PC too, which is cool.
Well, because if you have the Ultimate, you have both Xbox and PC.
Uh-huh. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Josh, we all know Game Pass is amazing. All hail Xbox, Microsoft. We know.
Yeah.
So my only other article is that apparently there's a new Crash Bandicoot game that's been leaked. But it's coming to your phones as an endless runner. Why? Why?
Because they're trying to copy, Super Mario Run.
All endless runners are damn near the same, though. So why? How is this going to make them money? Apparently, it says the leak. Okay, this is by, who is this? This is GameSpot. It says the leak comes by Facebook ads showing artwork for a new Crash Bandicoot mobile game. Images have since made their way onto Twitter, where there's a visible logo for King, the Activision-owned developer behind Candy Crush Saga. The in-game screenshots also suggest you'll be swiping Crash from one side of the screen to the other to collect Wumpa fruit and smash through crates.
Yeah. Listen, I'd probably download it, try it once, and never just like I did with Super Mario Run.
I don't know. What'd you say, Dirty?
No, I was just laughing at the fact that they're actually making this what is it called? Speed run or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Endless runner, yeah.
I mean, some
Yeah, I don't.
people really like endless runners. Me, I'm like, you play one, you play them all.
Yeah, Temple Run, exactly.
Morpheus said, let's play Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I get it. Hey, let me tell you something. The Call of Duty game on the Android it works. I like it. I play it all the time. And speaking of Call of Duty, they need to go and at least port that over to the Switch so we can play multiplayer maps online with the friends. If you can run it on your phone, you can run it on the Switch. So let's get it.
I don't see them. I would say the same thing. Bring it to the Switch, but I don't know. When you look at Call of Duty on the X and the PlayStation 4, like by the time you finish installing the game, you damn near, you know what I'm saying, at 100 gigs, which I don't
Yeah.
know why and how, but
Between all of the DLC and the actual itself, it was 118 gigs.
I'm
Like
not
that's
saying the full blown game. I'm saying they could do a light version like they do on our phones. It's something.
I
they
mean,
could.
I could see them doing like the mobile kind of cool because then you'd have more control if you're not using a controller rather than just tapping on your phone.
Yeah, that way you could use the controls of the Switch.
Yeah.
Right.
I think they
Yeah,
can make it happen. They just choose not to. And I mean, that's all it is anyway, is multiplayer maps on the phone. So I like it. It's fun for me. So, and it's even better when you have headphones on because you can hear people running up behind you.
That's true.
Uh huh.
So Apple Arcade, have you guys been staying on there?
No,
Because they seem to be coming out with their own games, and I'm kind of for it.
wait, have they come out with new ones? I'm gonna have to check.
They have a commercial out showing some stuff.
Do you
I
still
have
have
to.
Apple Arcade?
Yes, I do.
Well, I'm about to look on there and see if I can download something. Because I haven't seen anything new. That's why I hadn't downloaded anything. But there is one game that I played from Apple Arcade that I really enjoy, and it's called Cardpocalypse. That game is actually out on Switch now. Because remember I told you that this would be a really cool game to bring to the Switch? And they brought it to the Switch. It's like 20 something dollars, but the game is hella fun.
I'll be honest. Everything that you said that needed to gone.
Huh? What'd you say?
Everything that you have said that needs to go to the Switch has gone to Switch.
Yes, because I did a video, top 5 games, like their PC games that I wanted to see come to Switch, and a lot of them are coming. 2 Point Hospital is coming. That's one that I wanted to see come to the Switch. And it's coming in a physical copy too, so I'm happy about that. And it's coming out next month. It's either this month or next month. I don't remember. But everything coming out next month, it seems. There's like several games. But y'all know once Animal Crossing hit, that's all she wrote. That's all I'm be playing. So, also guys, I'm going to have a video on a skin. I'm actually going to put a skin on my Switch. Go figure, right? Because I was not able to get the Animal Crossing Switch because I don't need it. Okay, I have 2 Switches. I don't need any more. So I'm getting a skin that I'm gonna put on my Switch, and I'm gonna put up a video for those of us who did not get an Animal Crossing Switch.
Well, if they don't get this coronavirus together, ain't nobody getting an Animal Crossing Switch.
You better buy you a $20 skin and call it a day. All right, so what have y'all been playing, speaking of the Animal Crossing that has not come out yet?
Dirty, I'll let you take this one first.
Oh, well, I've been playing some Call of Duty, Modern Warfare.
Yeah, with Josh.
I've been playing some Ghost Recon Breakpoint. That's actually pretty cool. Actually, got me and a couple of guys. We got together. We was fighting a Terminator.
What?
The Yeah, the DLC that they have for that.
You
I
need
missed
to
out on it.
start doing gameplay videos,
Yeah,
like streaming or something. I'd watch.
yeah, I probably will in the near future. What else have I been playing? I've been playing a little bit of Days Gone, trying to get into that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I've been messing with the VR headset for the PlayStation, getting games for that. And, the Switch, I haven't touched the Switch in a minute, but I need to get back to it. So there's a couple of games I want to finish playing.
So you really like the VR? I want to get that. What is it? The Google shit. That ain't it.
No, you talking about the Vibe? Is that the one you talking about?
No, the one that don't have a bunch of wires. Which one is that one?
Oh, it's gonna be a VR headset coming out for PS5. It looks like.
Oh crap! I'm not.
Yeah,
Let me tell
it's
you,
the next version.
who's getting the PS5 when it come out, like day one. I'm not. Are
It
y'all?
really depends on how much it is.
Um, I, I, I said I was gonna see out of the two. I was gonna see who has the best monthly lineup.
Josh. Josh said. Josh said, "I'm sad they might delay the new consoles because of that zombie virus." What up, Cloudy?
Oculus Go, is that what it's called? No, I'm pretty sure PlayStation's coming out with a version. It's not just the Oculus. They're 2.0
Oh,
headset.
Sinister is getting it. What's going on, Meek? Meek said, I've been playing Dauntless, GTA 5 online, and finishing Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening.
Oh yeah.
We need to get back on Dauntless.
Yes, we do.
Meek, you need to play with me and Leslie on the Xbox. Because Xbox got games. Dirty, what was you saying?
I think I was saying. Uh,
You was talking about the VR and
Then you were getting
you
games for VR.
haven't been on Switch, but you need to get back on Switch.
oh yeah, that was it. I just need to get back on Switch because there's a couple of games I want to, finish playing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, when you had asked about the PlayStation 5 getting it launched.
Yes.
One. And I was saying that it all depends on which of the two, Sony or Microsoft, has the best lineup for launch. If none of them does it, then I'm not getting either day one. I'm not just going to run out and spend money and then just buy games just to have something to play on it. Like sometimes you do when you get a new console because you're excited for it, but this time around, I'm gonna see who has what first, and I'm gonna go with that one. And then later down the line, I get the next console, whichever. If none of them has any good lineup games, launch, then I won't mess with any one of them till some games come out that I want to play for. Because I'm not gonna force myself, to play some games just because there's a new console out.
You know one game franchise I haven't heard of in a long time, and that's Madden. Are they still bringing out Madden games?
Yeah.
Every year.
I don't
Sadly,
hear anything
yes.
about Madden.
Because it's the same old thing.
So why? Okay. Well, look, people could say the same thing about Call of Duty.
Yeah, exactly. You just have to be a sports person to like that stuff.
Yeah.
Like the same thing with like all them wrestling games and all the basketball games. You just have to like sport games in order to play them.
Yeah, but I always hear about NBA 2K. I don't ever hear about Madden. Is it still popular?
I guess to some people it is.
Meek said Xbox X is going to launch with the new Halo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean,
People have their shorts in a knot though because it's not going to be exclusive. All of Xbox, Xbox One, Xbox Play, like the PC. That's why people have their panties in a bunch because The whole thing is that Xbox is all about including people. They're not about excluding people. So there's not going to be any actual just one thing for the Series X for another 2 years after launch. Because they want people to be able to play together.
So, Leslie, what you been playing?
I've been playing some Call of Duty. House and Shipment 24/7, some damn map. I don't like it. And
can't you pick maps?
Well, no, because this is a particular playlist.
See, I can pick maps.
It was just Shipment when it was just Shipment 24/7, but they added this house one, and I was like, eh. And then I've actually been playing Fortnite, which I'm not really big on skins. But the way they have Chapter 2 set up now, it makes it easier for you to do the challenges. So I've been really feeling it. And let me tell you, I don't do well on Fortnite. Never have. But today, I got like 10 kills in one game. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'm the queen of Fortnite.
Yeah. Beating up them little 14-year-old kids.
Actually, we were playing Search and Destroy on Fortnite. Which was kind of cool because it was basically like a community-made map, and it's supposed to be like Call of Duty, Search and Destroy. So, if any of you guys play Search and Destroy, you know what that is. But you basically have a team of people, and every time someone gets eliminated, you can't play until the whole round is done. So I've been playing that and just basically playing games on my iPad because sometimes I don't want to turn on my computer. And I just want to lay in bed and watch TV.
Shoot, I play mobile games all the time. I love my mobile games. It's fun.
Yeah, well, everybody's like, oh, if you play mobile, you're not a real gamer.
You play any kind of games, you're a gamer. Even them D&D people who have imaginary characters with crazy stats are gamers. Okay?
Yeah, so... but for the most part, yeah, I've been playing a lot of mobile games. I really need to get on it, but my chair is not as comfortable as I thought it was gonna be.
Oh, I know mine isn't either, but I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
I had recently picked up Ni no Kuni because it was on sale. And because those of you who follow me on the Instagram know my issue that I had with Ni no Kuni when I got it at launch. It looked like somebody threw it across the floor and then rolled over it a couple times and melted the corners. It was just a hot mess. So I took it back to the store and I did not get another one. So I just picked it up on sale.
Oh, I do remember that.
And then, so I've been playing that. And it is beautiful. It is a very, very pretty game. I've not had any issues. It did not do any updates. It did not do any installs. So I know that some people were complaining that there were issues like stuttering and stuff like that when they was playing the game. I've had none of that. And the game didn't even, when I went to, you know how you update when you first install a cartridge, it said you are using, you know, the latest software version or whatever. So it didn't even do any updates. So I don't know what people were talking about, the issues they were having. Because I'm running stock and I've had no problems.
Oh, I forgot to mention. I'm sorry. I just thought of this. I've also been playing... I connected my Steam Link to my actual TV in my bedroom because I normally play on my small monitor because that's how I like to play first-person shooters. I can't do big screens for that. So I've been playing Cuphead on Steam Link on my TV. And I've been getting frustrated because, you know, button mashers. But, yeah, I've been doing that, too. Sorry.
Okay.
Continue. What else have you been playing?
Wait. I was just doing something. I want to make sure I didn't get charged. It's supposed to be free.
Yes, Meek. They do that on Amazon. So, they also do check your credit, just so you know. Don't be like, oh, well, I can get this for this much. So they do check your credit, and as long as you have good credit, you can get an Xbox with Game Pass Ultimate for like 2 years, and then you can upgrade every year if there's a new console out. So yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm. They have it's called Xbox All Access, and it's on Amazon.
Oh. And you said they check your credit.
Yeah, because you're basically leasing a console.
Leasing?
Yeah.
Whoa. Why would I want to lease a console?
Well, if some people can't afford to like buy it outright, that's an option for them. Especially if they want an X, because that's $500 out the gate. And with the All Access, I think you pay like it's anywhere between $25 and $35 a month, and you basically lease the console, and then you can trade it out, and it will continue.
That's crazy, but smart. Okay. All right, so I have some questions since we really don't have any more articles. So, have you ever played a game so much that you had dreams about it?
Let me think about this.
Dirty, have you?
No, not really that I can like think of. Maybe I did as a kid, but don't remember. But like right off the top of my head, no.
Okay.
I wouldn't say like a particular game, but I have dreamt of like being in a what do you call it, zombie world, apocalyptic world like that. So I guess you can base that to a video game or a movie, but just a video game per se, no.
Oh, actually, you know what? I think I have. I'm gonna say when what was that game that first came out with the Xbox One, the OG one, Sunset Overdrive. That I had a dream about that. I thought I was a skateboarder. I cannot skateboard for shit, but I did have a dream about that. Yeah.
Wow. I don't think I have. If I did, I don't remember. I don't think I have. All right, so Leslie, this would be for you. What video game song would you use for your wedding?
I don't know. It would have to be okay, so I don't know about a song, but Josh is dead set on using a lancer to cut our wedding cake because we met on Gears of War.
That is not gonna cut the cake. You gonna throw stuff all over the place.
Tell him that, but I can't think of a song because I don't think the theme to Gears of War would be okay. I think that would creep everybody out.
That is weird.
Actually, you should ask Sinister. He's getting married too.
I know Sinister.
Josh had the Gears of War theme song. You see? I heard him. See, I knew it.
Oh, wait a minute. How is that gonna work with you walking down the aisle? Huh. Okay.
I like those dreams, Meek. Those are good ones.
And those are really good ones. If Sinister is still here, he could chime in. Dirty, have you thought about a video game song for your wedding?
No.
What you mean, no?
EJ said she'll use the Kingdom Hearts song. Oh.
Aww.
I kind of like that.
Yeah.
He said it'll work. Josh
Lord.
said it'll work.
Josh is funny. So here's a little tidbit of information that I never knew anything about. According to Reggie Fils-Aimé, Nintendo once wanted to change their logo to a graffiti logo. The current logo is called the racetrack logo internally.
Okay.
So yeah, that's a little tidbit of info I didn't know anything about.
But wait, what's Nintendo's logo now? Because all you ever
You cutting out again.
Wait a
I
minute, I thought
said,
Nintendo logo was just the end.
yeah. What is? Yeah, exactly. Wasn't that their logo?
Hey, what's up, Storm? Stormy Life TV is in the house. Storm is a big Pokemon fan. Okay. Here's a question for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone loses their passion for gaming at some point. How do you deal with this season of your life? We talk about this all the time.
Oh, we sure do.
Dirty?
Uh, when I'm like lose, I wouldn't say I lose my passion for it. It's just, I don't know. It's just I don't want to play. It's nothing that I'm interested in that I have that I want to play. Even like one of my favorite games, I could be playing it and be like, I'm not into it. You know, um, I think the longest I have went without playing my video game was probably almost a month. I guess you could say it was kind of burnt out.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but then just turned it on one day and got right back into the groove.
Mm-hmm.
Because we do get burnt out sometimes. Some people may take a week or two. Some people a couple of days, but yeah, I think it was almost a month for me until I hit the power button and put the control back in my hand, and I was right back at it again.
That's good for you because it's been several months for me. Storm, I'm right there with you. Storm said, "Girl, I lost mine. Got into crafting and back into my photography." Storm, your channel is doing well. So I don't. She said, "I go through and you look as you know, Storm. That's where I've been. I have not been over into the gaming aspect. Un, I mean, until the last podcast. That other than that, I stay over in crafting realm. So because me personally, I hadn't been playing a lot of games as of late because of life. There's things that go on. There's situations you got to figure out. There's ways you got to get around stuff. So it's like there's no time or there's no energy or life just happens and then you just fall off. So I found other ways to kind of uh, release that tension and that stress. And for me, it has been journaling, crafting, things of that nature. And that's where I have been for months. I've been over there. I've not been here in the gaming realm of things in some time because of the toxicity and stuff in the gaming community and YouTube with the craziness going on with all this kid stuff. And I haven't put, as y'all see, I haven't put up any gameplay videos. I've deleted a lot. I've deleted over 200 videos on this channel because of the for kids, not for kids, blase blah. And I mean, I've probably deleted more than that. I've deleted a ton of videos on this channel because I'm not trying to get caught up in that. So, because of that, I think that has a lot to do with things too, because part of what I feel is happiness for me is sharing my experiences with you all. And I find it difficult to do that now because of how things are. So, that's where I am with the gaming and stuff like that. So,
I personally have been through this season, play games several times. I started with the very, 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 very original Xbox before the 360. On that, my thing was like The Sims, but like the Herbs version. I love that game. I don't know why. And then the 360, I went through times where I just wouldn't play for like 6 or 7 months at a time. I went through it with the Xbox One. There's just times where like for me personally, right now, I feel like I don't have anybody to play with. And to me, gaming has always been social. That's why I liked Xbox, because I feel like the community is there. People actually want to chat. I mean, when you make friends, because there's also some toxic people in them chats or whatever, but them game chats. But when you make genuine connections with people, um, it's fun. And then of course everybody has their own life and things happen. And like one of the people that I used to play with all the time, um, I mean, we've been friends for like 13 years now, and we met on Xbox, and she lives in the UK. And me and her used to game all the time. She ended up having a baby and didn't want to play Call of Duty anymore. And now she's always on Ark, and that's just not my thing. So sometimes it's like you either have to find a new crew to hang out with, or you just game by yourself, which sometimes that's good too. Like when I'm feeling like I want to play, but I don't want to be bothered, I will play Minecraft. That's my thing. I feel like that just relaxes me for some reason. But for the most part, I really haven't been into gaming again until now, because now I actually have an Xbox again. But I also have a gaming PC. I don't use that because my coordination is horrible. So me and mouse and keyboard would really need to practice. But um, yeah, I mean, I've been through that season several times, and for each time, it's always something different. But I guess it's just like getting back on, and I don't know, all of a sudden being like, oh, I have this game, and just starting something new, or maybe starting something that you haven't started, or maybe going back to an old favorite. Um, I don't know. I've also started up a new gaming channel, which at this season of YouTube, it's like, what's the point of that? Because the gaming community is trash. But this time, I'm not doing it for anybody else, but for me, for my pleasure, for my enjoyment. Because before, I was doing it for the views and for all this other stuff, and I wasn't being consistent because I constantly felt down. So this time, I'm just doing it for me, for my pleasure, for my enjoyment. If people watch, great. If they don't, then they don't. But this is, for me, I'm doing it for myself, not for anybody else.
I hear you.
EJ said he played the Fire Emblem.
Smash Bros. I suck at Smash.
The other thing was too, for like the longest time, I want to say from like 2011 to like 2015. No, maybe earlier than that. I want to say 2014. I was a part of PMS Clan, so I had girls to play with all the time, because if you didn't go to practice, you couldn't be a part of PMS. So I had people to play with all the time, and now it's not like that because I'm not a part of that community anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, TikTok is fun. Don't even get me down. I'm forever sending people TikTok videos.
Get her, beat. Get her, beat.
There's only one channel. It's Level Leslie. The other channel is not gaming related.
That's I will put money on it that she's gonna change her name again. I'll put money on it.
No, it's gonna stay Level Up Leslie. Mm-mm. I always, you know what, too? I visit people's streams on like Mixer and Twitch, and everybody's always like, "Oh, I love you." And I've had like Mixer partners follow me because of my name. So, hey, whatever will get me some views. Okay. See, that's cool.
Is that it?
Yeah, I mean, how do you get back into it? Besides, I know you've been crafting and journaling, but what's it going to take for you to just come back to gaming?
I don't know. To be honest with you, I've just been low key playing and not even worrying about anything. Just playing the game, not capturing gameplay footage, not taking notes, just playing.
Yeah.
So,
See, and sometimes that's all you want too. Like, when I first got my Xbox back, I got online and I started playing Minecraft just because I'm like, oh, I haven't played this in forever. I didn't have an Xbox for a while. And I stream on Mixer sometimes, and I legitimately had someone like stalking me on Mixer, like being like, "When are you gonna stream? Can stream now? I see you're playing a game. Why aren't you streaming?" And I just had to put myself offline because I was like, "No, stop it now."
that's weird.
Yeah, it is weird, but the problem. Okay, so someone mentioned this to me, or actually not to me. Actually, I was watching a video and someone mentioned this, and it was very true because I didn't think about it that way. And they say the problem with Mixer is that everyone is like, it's like the invite me community because of the fact that Mixer's integrated into Xbox. People can watch on their Xbox and then they could be like, "Oh, you're playing a game, invite me." Because they're on Xbox. So they automatically assume that they can, like be a part of your stream because you're like streaming on Mixer or whatever. Which I'm like, okay, that makes a lot of sense because I've had play.
You cut out again.
Oh, did I? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hope you're not intending on getting an animal. I'm out soon.
Yeah, we was talking about that storm that the coronavirus is halting production on a lot of these systems and the components that go into these systems. So you might get it might come out later. They might get pushed back. So, all right. Anybody have anything else they want to add before we close?
No, nothing I can think of.
We haven't had a lot of articles this week.
No, not very many.
Yeah, Leslie, I'm still a physical chick. I can't do digital. I mean, if it's something that I have no choice of getting digital, then I have no choice. But other than that, I'm all physical, honey.
No physical Corona copy for me.
Mm-mm.
Oh my gosh. Now she said that and I'm gonna get my lights.
Uh-oh. All right, so I guess that'll be it for... Did you talk? Yes, we talked about Rod Ferguson. Josh, you need to come on in here when we first start. We talked about that first. Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and I guess close now. And this has been a very lax podcast. It's only been an hour. That's good.
Yeah, that is good.
Meek said, why did he leave Gears?
Because he's going to be helping Blizzard with their Diablo franchise.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, Dirty.
All right. So we doing our outros?
Yep.
All right, people. Well, it's your boy Dirty. Short podcast. Really, nothing too much to talk about. We got a few topics here, and yeah, you can catch me on my channel whenever I'm on there on YouTube at the Old Dirty 33. Peace out.
Leslie.
All right, you guys. It's Level Up Leslie, and you can find me. Gonna stay that way.
All right, Leslie, you need to do it again because you totally cut out. Storm.
Yes.
Storm. I send you links all the time to be on the podcast and you don't never click on them. Miss, I want to join the next one.
She said we need a Saturday cast when she's...
We do this every other week, Friday night, 6 p.m. Meek said, I don't go outside without a mask. I don't blame you. All right, Leslie, do your outro again.
All right, it's Level Up Leslie. You can find me everywhere by this. And yeah, have a good night, you guys.
And on that note, we gonna close. Thank you to all of you who have joined in to the podcast, to those of you who are here live, and to those who will listen in the future. And yeah, so again, we will try to do this not try. We are going to do a podcast every other Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If anybody would like to be a guest on said podcast, be sure to hit me up and we will give you the link to the Discord channel. So other than that, that'll be it for this video, guys. Take care, be safe. If you're not currently subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button for more videos coming here in the near future. This is Lynn, aka GGT, Gaming Gadgets and Technology. Till next time, guys, take care, be safe. We'll see you on the next one.
It's like Resident Evil with the C vibe.